motion, stay in motion, as long as they win.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
You said you want to be an all-star, right? Now it's time.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaFleur. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
Special to be selected for an all-star game, and MP wants to be included in the celebration of the best in the league. You really have to excel to be selected, so I'll be keeping an eye on MP and his quest for all-star status this season.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. We've got Lugens Dort, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Jang in at the 4-man spot. Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. MP seemed eager for tonight's elite point guard duel. He told me, I know a lot of people out there are comparing the two of us, trying to pick who's the best. You tell him to watch this game. I'm going to prove me and my guys, we are on a whole nother level. So there you have it, Brian.
Ooh, floor general MP. He sounds ready to issue some orders, Allie.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
Dang, shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by MP. Harden's got 5.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like Where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
From deep, MP nails it from 3. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Drops in the 3.
As soon as James Harden passes half court, defense better have a hand up and contest, or good night.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sajay. It's Holmgren, high post. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jang. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Leonard outside. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wing shot on the way. That one rolls around and rims out.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Thunder trail by 3. Wallace, left side. Harden comes to help. With the step back, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Leonard outside from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Harden finds MP. Outside Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Wallace outside. Dort outside. Back to Jang for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers lead by 8. Here's Harden. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. give him 8 points now. Up top, Holmgren. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Leonard for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jang. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard outside. Harden, the pass to MP. Back to Harden. Outside, Brown. Outside, Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Pass to Harden. Good D by Wallace.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Please welcome to the floor, your Clippers.
For the Clippers, Toombs checked in for Zubats, and Chris Middleton is subbed in for Brown. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on. Offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
To the inside, here's Miles, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Harden. 4-3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
That gives them the lead.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Clippers trail. Leonard for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Banton. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Back to Holmgren. Oh, got a piece of it.
Oklahoma City trailer. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Alex Caruso. Holmgren is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Miles in at the 4 slot. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Hawks lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. Put on a show. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Banton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Banton, covered by MP. Banton's shot is on.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And here's Harden for 3, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action. Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out. A great ball movement. The guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wall in at the 5 down low.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. MP is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show at that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Banton, good. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Done in his pocket. And there's a pick. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 4. MP outside. Zubac screen from deep. MP. Oh, MP showing the big range. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thunder trail by 7. Pass to Caruso. Here's Banton. Now here's Wall. Count that bucket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now MP. The three is up. Oh.
Hey, Nana. Hey, Nana.
The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. MP out there with the
it's us.
On the court for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Delano Banton. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wall in at the center position. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Stars a lot of heavy, think they're telling me my fate. Trying to give me silver, think that I don't know my place. Stay here in my lane too long and give me a bad taste.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Wall in at the 5. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Launches a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
On the finishing end in the catch and shoot, Joe is deadly.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 points his last game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Clippers lead by 13. MP scanning the floor. From behind the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Wallace outside. Here's Dort. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Zubac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Another shot. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got 6.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Wallace. And here's Holmgren. There's the triple. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And here's MP from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8.
Clippers leading by 13. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Zhang. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's George in at the 3. The small forward. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league's history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Hawks played a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And another 3 for the Clippers. Well, a swing through Los Angeles facing both these franchises. Frank, what's that like?
Well, you've got your work cut out for you on the court, and you've got to make sure that off the court you're making time for rest and recovery.
Back to Dort. Zhang with the screen for Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on the jumper, doing work, Lou Dort.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's James Harden in for Chris Middleton. Delano Banton's checked in for the Thunder. Clippers leading by 16. MP passes to Harden. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Wallace.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Dort misses. Clippers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's laid in by Harden. 18 points for James Harden.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Now here's Zhang. 8 points his last outing. Bangs home the trifecta. Zhang's got 10.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
From deep Harden. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
MP looking around. And here's Leonard from 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Thunder trailing by 15.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Now here's Wallace. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. 18th in scoring, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Batum comes in for Brown, and it's Green in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. They get the rebound from deep. No good on the shot. Dort. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The loss of Jaren Jackson Jr. makes him a little bit more vulnerable without him knocking down a lot of shots and controlling things inside.
Yeah, and you lose that option offensively.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that concludes.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. MP out there with Harden. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Jang.
And Jang drops them both. And here is MP. Pass to Harden on the wing. Brown. It's stolen by Dort. And the
thing in our overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Down. Select it. Down.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Holmgren, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Jang in at the 4.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Jang. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Dort. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Harden. Screen by MP. That one falls. That's 29 for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20. Dort outside. Lets a 3 fly. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
From downtown, the Thunder with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Jang. Now here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 44. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Jang. Holmgren against Zubac. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Harden finds MP. Back to Harden. Picked it out of...
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Zhang is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Wallace in at the 2.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored an amazing number of points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them. A one-game road trip.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 25 points in the game. The shot that time, not on target. 80 that time from Leonard. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And here is Holmgren. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Holmgren kicks to Dort. In the corner, Wallace with it. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Doesn't go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Brown against Jang. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
MP's shot is good. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Chang following the basket by MP.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-7 run. Harden, no good. The Thunder shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Down low. Jang, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Harden finds MP. Back to Harden. And here's MP for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Clippers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And taken away by Wallace. At the top of the key, Holmgren. And here is Wallace. 8 points for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Zubats with the screen for MP. No good from outside. Oklahoma City shooting reasonably well, 45%. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Harden.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And here's MP for three. No good on that one.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holmgren's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the Clippers call time here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubats. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Leonard. And Middleton subbed in for Brown. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Jack. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. Delano Banton's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Topic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's, and so MP will bring it up for the Clippers. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
This guy is an absolute master at getting fouled. Whenever James Harden attacks with certainty, good things happen for him.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Banton. He's got 11. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Pass to Caruso. And the rejection by Harden. Caruso, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Batum sets a screen for MP. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And they get it. Shots good by Topic. Topic has got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The 15-footer. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Middleton outside. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Caruso, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Caruso. Pass to Topic. Now Holmgren, defended by Batum. Here's Topic. That one goes. Count it. Topic has got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open.
Completely new group for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. MP out there with Harden, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside, Dort fires for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats, they have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The 3 from MP. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Back to Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's MP. Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
To the inside. Drops in the layup for two. 8 points for Lou Dort.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
MP deciding where to go with it. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, Dort. Jang with the screen for Dort. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the three. Can't hit that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
Watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again.
Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
coming.